Good morning. Welcome if you've never been here before. Welcome back if you have. I am Whitney and I do 20-minute makeup looks. I love to do bright, colorful eyeshadow looks, but I also do a lot of neutral stuff and just general dark stuff like I'm gonna do today. Surprise! Most important thing to me is that 1, it is wearable. 2, it is fairly simple. And 3, it is in 20 minutes or less, because I ain't got time to spend an hour on my makeup most days. And even if I did, I would still do it fast, because even though I love makeup, I like to spend time with my family more. So 20-minute makeup it is. I start by priming my lids with my Morphe Filter Effect Concealer. It is my favorite way to prime my lids, but if you like a regular old primer, you're welcome to use that too. Obviously, do what makes you happy and what works best for your skin. This works really good for me, and it's super affordable, so I can use it every day. I had some primer that was like $20 for a little tube this size. This is not what this is. This is a sample of Philosophy something or other. And I never used it because I was like, oh my God, if I use it, it's going to run out. And then I've spent $20 and I don't have it anymore. So I would rather get something that is affordable for me, but still does the job, which this does. And I love it. And then I don't feel any guilt about using it. Okay, that was that story for the day. So my whole plan all morning was like, I just want to do blue eyeshadow. Like, I felt it in my bones that I was supposed to do blue eyeshadow today. I have the perfect necklace and earrings that I got in St. Augustine, Florida, that are blue and green flowers. It's a one-of-a-kind necklace and I love it so much. And then I decided, you know what? I should try to put those earrings in today. Those earrings are these earrings, which are one piece on a chain with a little like hooky in the middle. And I've just been scared to put them in because of the chain going through my ear freaks me out, which is ridiculous, but it does. I have pretty sensitive ears, so I try to not like do weird stuff, but I told myself, Whitney, you've been wearing your earrings every day for 2 weeks. Your holes will be a little bit stretched out. Now is a good time. I tried this ear first. It didn't want to go. So I switched over to this ear, which I had already put my other earring in, and it went right in. It was a little weird, but I got it. And then I put like a heavy earring in here for a minute to just wake it up, I guess. And then I was able to pull it through. But it's just a little like string of black crystals. These are Simply Vera Wang. I've had these for probably a year or more. This is the first time I've managed to get them in my ears. So go me. I am proud of me. I added this black necklace with these flowers on it because it's the only black necklace that I had that wasn't like super chunky, and I didn't want super chunky since the earrings are pretty delicate. You can't see in my background. So this is where we ended up, and we're going to do some dark eyeshadow today. So I'm going to be using the Rebel Grays by Juvia's. I'll probably find a black somewhere and pop it in, but this is just where we're going to start. So it is a 4-color palette. It has 1 matte and 3 shimmers in it. So we're gonna see what we can do to make this our whole look. So I am I'm actually gonna start with this lightest shimmer up here. It's not like the most shimmery in the pan. So we're gonna use that for our transition. Give us a nice little base to work with. And hopefully some interesting dimension because it is a little bit shimmery. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I typically just save my shimmer and shine for my eyelid. So we're going out on a limb here. You guys can hear the birds calling outside my window here, but let's go ahead and open these blinds up a little bit and see if we can get some more light. A little bit more. Okay, lovely. I could just turn the ring light up, but I don't want that harshness from that, so. All right. Okay. I'm going to come in with the dark gray down here. couple little tip taps. I know I normally talk through all of this, but I just don't feel like I have much to say. I'm blending my eyeshadow, as you can see. Now I'm worried that somebody was really enjoying the silence and I talked right in the middle of it. I can't win. It's okay. Don't know what I'm doing with this hand. I feel like this side is so much darker. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Just because it's sitting right here, I'm going to get back into this BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette, which I've used a few times on here, but it has a matte black, so I'm going to just grab it. I did one little tippy tap, and I'm going to actually spread that out over both sides, and then I'm going to dust it off because I don't want it to be black. I just want it to be darker. Perfect. All right, now we have two shimmers in here that we haven't used yet, this one and this one. So this is more of a silvery shimmer and this is more of a gray shimmer. I don't know if I am using that term right. Like this one's just not as bright as this one. I'm gonna start with this one. Actually, let's put the other one on my other finger so you can see them side by side. So the difference is subtle, but it's there. So I'm gonna start with this one for my lid. I don't remember which one it is. Anybody know of a good black shimmer? I think that's something that I don't think I've ever seen. Like this, not like something with just like a little bit of glitter in it, but an actual like shimmery shimmer. If you have one, let me know about it. Okay, I don't know, I'm taking the other one now. And I'm just gonna like go in the middle and see if that like makes any. Yeah, a little bit of brightness there. I'm gonna knock the color out of that and blend that down a little bit over there. I didn't mean that. Not my favorite look I've ever done, but we're not done yet, so we might get there. All right, or we might be about to royally screw it up because we're gonna try the Juvia's Place Eyeline I Define actual like liquid liner, like in a pot with liquid and like a brush, not the felt tip. Oh boy. Confidence. Okay, we're off to a better start than I anticipated. contacts are sliding. All right. Feels very not good. I tried to elongate it, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. All right, let's let it dry. I think my clothes, I just don't really leave it open yet. I'm gonna finish the face, I think. Okay. Let's refill. And try the other side. Well, it's on. It's not like an amazing application, but this is, again, one of those things that I obviously don't use very often. I think I've maybe used this once in a video, and I've only used like a liquid liner like this maybe a dozen times my whole life, because it's not something that I am just good at. I mean, not that I'm good at any of it, but like this I really struggle with. So it stays wet for a long time, so I feel like I gotta dry it before I can like open my eyes. It is what it is. All right, we're gonna get out our Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara from L'Oreal. Plop that on here. Trying to decide if we're gonna go over 20 minutes today or not. In fairness, I spent like 4 minutes talking about earrings at the beginning, so the makeup itself is not gonna take 20 minutes. But the video probably is. We'll see. Reloaded. Feels like a look that calls for lots of mascara. Let that have a minute to dry. Come back to a second coat over here. Contacts dried out again. Okay, we'll probably put some under eye. We'll see. All right, so we are going to do just a little bit extra concealer today because I did not sleep hardly at all last night. And I slept very closely sandwiched between two toddlers, so it was uncomfortable as well as being awake most of the night. I love them so much. taking the concealer down just a little bit to tone down some of my natural pink to cheekedness. Okay. Brows. My brow pencil's where it's supposed to be today. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Pencil in Auburn. Just gonna comb through those. And then come in here with the pencil side and start filling it. I love a good bold brow, so I like to get it pretty dark, or at least pretty fully filled in. I don't do my brows traditionally, like I don't pluck or wax or thread or microblade or anything. I have two, they are a reasonable shape, but mostly I don't do it and never did because I don't want to have to maintain them. Like, requires work, and I don't have the patience or the skill or the time anymore to do that, so I don't do it. But now that I've started like darkening them, I feel like I have to do it every time, so it's the same thing, but this is much easier. Okay, let's get this under eye before we powder in case we got to clean up. I'm just dusting off a pencil brush. This is happens to be a smudger from Royal on Langnickel, and I'm just going to grab that dark gray and go right up under that lash line. Is what it is. All right, I want to keep my cheeks pretty simple today. I'll use this Fit Me Matte Poreless, or just Fit Me, it's not Matte Poreless, Fit Me Blush in Plum from Maybelline. Got me a nice clean blush brush. This one happens to be a very old Mary Kay brush. And then my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me powder over that. And all around to knock down the shine from my moisturizer with its SPF. And then to set that concealer in place. Those cheeks back out a little bit. Okay, and because I'm feeling crazy, red lips. This is Jaclyn. I got this from Morphe in Bow. It is a matte liquid. Some of you are saying, Whitney, why wouldn't you use lip liner? I hate lip liner. I use it. I don't like it. I don't understand the purpose. It doesn't help me at all because I'm always messing it up anyway. So, I mean, that's already like dry. Okay. There it is. I don't love this look today. I don't know. This did not come together. I think it's because I wanted blue, but anyways, we got our gray and silvery eyeshadow. Got the liquid liner. Nice red lips. Let's turn the light off. I do like it better in this light. We'll see how it shows up under the fluorescence when we get downstairs. That is what it is. So thanks for stopping by. Maybe you liked it more than I did. If you did, great. If you didn't, sorry to disappoint, but it does not always work out every time. And I've had a really good run of makeup that I've loved. So I will take this and have a good day. And I hope you have a good day too. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.